This one is coming up this weekend, and it is going to be fantastic. We're looking forward to it. The Down Syndrome Association of Greater Richmond is hosting their 11th annual Step Up for Down Syndrome 5K and Family Festival. It's tomorrow, and you're invited. Terry Lancaster, the executive director of the organization, is here along with the event's featured guest, international model Madeline Stewart, along with her mom, Roseanne Stewart. We welcome everyone to Virginia this morning. It's great to see all of you.
Good morning.
Welcome from across the world. This is fantastic. You guys hail from Australia, and here you are in Richmond.
And we're very happy to be here.
This is a fantastic event this weekend. Terry, it's the 11th annual. It grows every year. But what is it like to have an international model superstar with you this year?
Well, we are just thrilled to have Madeline and her mom here. And Madeline is going to be the feature in our fashion show that we have every year in partnership with Gap. And they'll be modeling the latest fall fashions from Gap. And then Madeline's going to be modeling a couple of things from her personal line. So we're very excited to have her experience on the catwalk tomorrow.
I was reading about that, an international model superstar, and she's developing a clothing line, which is fantastic. Roseanne, what is it like to be, I mean, you guys are hot off the stage at Fashion Week in New York. You're doing events around the world. What is this like, being able to, A, do these things, and B, be an ambassador for diversity and inclusiveness?
Well, I always say that Madeline's dream was to be a model, but she created my dream was to be an advocate.
Oh, York.
And you love New York, don't you?
Yeah.
Madeline's just come off her 5th season at New York, and it was her dream to become a model. And in the last 2.5 years, she's modelled all over the world, from Dubai to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week, China, Russia, Lebanon, South Africa. She's done Paris Fashion Week. I mean, she's just modelled everywhere, and it is a dream come true. So we're so excited and so happy that we get to live our dream.
Yeah, loves it. Madeline, you love modeling.
Do you love modelling?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a really great opportunity for families and friends to come out and enjoy a fun day and an important day in terms of awareness, especially right here in our community, Terry.
Yes, it is. We're going to have a lovely 5K run walk. It's going to go through Bryant Park for the first time. We have a new venue. We'll be at the Akash Run Center on Bellevue Avenue. Our 5K starts at 8:30, and then following that will be the free Community Family Festival that's open to the public. Come on out and see a great band, lots of kids activities, food, lots of entertainment from local artists. You'll see some, we have open mic, we'll have some talent with other individuals in our community with Down syndrome will be performing, and it'll just be a great time for families and the community.
A great way to celebrate, for sure. Roseanne, tell me, how did you find this passion? You mentioned you were able to become an ambassador. Madeline's able to follow this dream of being a model. How did this come about? What was the spark?
I took Madeline to a fashion show back in Brisbane in 2015, and I walked in, and as I walked in I thought, she'd never been to a fashion show before, and I thought, uh-oh, she's going to like this, because she does like to be in the spotlight.
Oh, God.
And as soon as we got there, she goes, "Mum, me model." And I thought about it, and I believe that anyone is capable of anything. I'm not one of those parents that says, "Oh no, that's too hard," or "You can't do that." So I thought about ways to make it happen. Now, Madeline had just finished losing 50 pounds because she has 3 holes in her heart and a leaky valve, and as she was getting older, she was putting on weight, which is very common for people with Down syndrome. And she now had the figure to do it, and I thought, well, modelling can be a lot of things. I mean, it can be just a photo shoot. And if she wanted to be a model, well, the first thing I was going to do was send her to a photo shoot to see if she loved it. And she did. And when the photos came back, I was actually a little bit in shock, because even though I thought my daughter was beautiful, it had never entered my mind that she could be a model. It just, you know, she was shorter. I was a model when I was younger, so I had this thing, like a lot of people do, in their head of what a model should be. And the photos came back and I was amazed. And I put them online as a public figure, and the first photos we put up got viewed over 6.8 million times in the first few days, and within a week she had her first modelling gig, and within a month she was on her way to New York Fashion Week.
Well, it is no question. Madeline, you are beautiful. She is absolutely gorgeous. I went online and started looking on Instagram, and it's just picture after picture of gorgeousness. I mean, it really is. So kudos to you guys for posting these and sharing and getting this career going, because it is not easy to be a model.
No, it's a lot of hard work, and she has a really a strong passion for it, and I never knew she was capable of being so professional, but she'll go out and she'll work for 8-10 hours a day just because she loves it so much.
Yeah, not easy to be a model, but even more difficult to be an advocate. So thank you for the work that you're doing. Appreciate it. Thank you, Madeline.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep, nice to meet you. And Terry, great to see you. We're going to share information so everyone can come out and find the fun coming up tomorrow. The 11th annual Step Up for Down Syndrome 5K and Family Festival is tomorrow, October 14th. Rain or shine at the Aka Shrine Center. The 5K run walk begins at 8:30 a.m. and Madeline Stewart will be the event's featured guest. WTVR.com/VTM is the spot to go to find all the details. It was a pleasure talking with all of you this morning. Now enjoy breakfast.